Yo, welcome to the first episode of the TALKIVERSE, man. Yep, round of applause. Man, we got some first episode, man. I just want to start off by saying I appreciate everybody that will tune into this episode. I appreciate everybody that supported me getting ready for this episode. I appreciate the Instagram friends that, followers that shared my new TALKIVERSE page. I appreciate everybody, man. The support for this is real. It wasn't a lot of support, but it was enough support. They say, how they say, faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain. You feel me? So I'm just gonna continue to let my faith, as little as a mustard seed, move my mountain. If that makes sense. But I'm your host, Kelly, Thomas, whatever y'all want to call me, Valid.Kel, whatever you want to call me. But I'm your host. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get started with this thing, man. I'm gonna have some guest speakers come on soon. I'm gonna ask some questions, get my equipment right. I'm gonna bring a banger for y'all, man. Little do y'all know, it's gonna be some bangers on this thing, man. I promise. I'm gonna stick with it too. But man, let's go ahead and get straight into this guy. All right, so I'm about to get back with y'all in like 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. I'm back. And episode 1, man, the first episode of this podcast is a good one. It's a touching one. It's one that I'm currently going through, and it's one that I feel like a lot of young men, and I feel like it's like, especially in our generation, I feel like it's good for someone like me to give out some game, spit some game. You know what I mean? And episode 1 is about being a first-time father or being a new dad. Either or, however you want to say it. As a lot of y'all know, I do have a daughter. Her name is Carter Page. She is 2 months. She was born July 13th at 5:40 in the morning. So that's relatively new. You feel me? She was 2 months, that's still relatively new because it's a lot that can happen in those 2 months. You feel me? Disclaimer, sorry for any cars on here in the back and stuff. I am currently outside on my back porch. The audio sounded a little bit better out here when I was talking, so I just moved it out here. But back on track. Being a first-time dad is an experience. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else, honestly. It's a great experience from the pregnancy portion to the labor portion to the bringing her to the world portion to the to the missing late night sleeping portion. Shout out to her mom. To the watching her grow up portion. You know what I mean? It's a trip. It's definitely a journey, and like I said, it's one that I would never regret or take back. You feel me? Like I love what's been going on with us so far. With me so far being a new dad. I love it. But like I said, getting into it, man, one of the biggest things, I'm gonna just start off with some advice for y'all, man, when it comes to being a new dad. One of the biggest things, bro, is be there for your partner, bro. Step number 1, like advice number 1, be there for your partner, okay? Fellas, I know it's gonna get hard. I know it's gonna be time where, you feel me, you're gonna feel like you're doing everything. I know it's gonna be times where you're gonna be like, man, I just got off of work, I'm tired, I went to sleep. It's gonna be times where you're just not gonna feel like wanting to do anything. But man, just be there for your partner, bro. No matter how you feel, no matter how tired you are, how anxious you are, how exhausted you are, how upset you are, you still gotta take care of your family, man. You feel me? Like the mom depends on you. You feel me? Because she's already taking time in her life to carry this child for 9 months, which causes physical, emotional, mental, you feel me? Like, it causes a lot of pain, man. It causes a lot of hurt, a lot of mental problems, man. And they lean on us men to take care of them, you feel me? They lean on us men to guide them, to kind of help get them through their day. Because, it takes 2 to make 1. You feel me? You and your partner laid down, you knew the consequence behind it. You feel me? So you gotta help out, man. That's my first advice to you, man. Help out. Be that stepping, be that arm that they can lean on, that shoulder they can lean on. You feel me? Oh, if you see that she been hurting all day, offer to make dinner. You feel me? If you seen that she, has been on her feet all day, offer to clean up the house. You feel me? Offer to rub her feet. Offer to, you feel me? Just make sure she get treated right. Because one thing they say is women would never forget how they're treated during pregnancy. Okay. And that is a real thing, I promise you. And you wonder why it's a lot of baby mama, baby daddy drama? Because a lot of these baby daddies, no lie, don't treat the baby mama with respect. They don't treat them properly, so they remember that during pregnancy. Now the baby mama is officially giving birth and, back on her feet a little bit, and now she remembers everything you put her through. Now she's like, oh yeah, I'm done with you. You feel me? Now you got these child support and co-parenting, which co-parenting isn't bad, especially if you're doing good at it. Shout out to all my co-parents. But, like I say, it causes people to become bitter, causes hatred, it causes a lot of stuff that's unnecessary, especially when raising a child in this world today. You feel me? So that's the first advice I can give y'all, man. You feel me? Like, just take care of your partner. Second advice I would say about being a first-time dad is try to get as much sleep as you can, okay? From my experience, when we first brought my baby girl home, it wasn't a nightmare because her mom, shout out to her mom, her mom did a lot of stuff, for the baby. So, you feel me, the mother of my child, she definitely did a lot of good stuff for her, you feel me? Sorry, some moth. Did a lot of good stuff for her, but fellas, man, try to get as much sleep because they're going to depend on you, like I said, to change the diapers when she gets, when she uses the bathroom in the morning. They're going to depend on you to try to put her back to sleep so the mom can rest, It's a lot of stuff that, goes on. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff that goes on throughout the night. So, like I said, get a lot of rest and make sure you eat as much as you can, too. Eat, but limit how much you eat because dad bods are real. I have one. I have one right now as we speak. So, dad bods are definitely real, okay? Like, definitely real. So, that's my advice number 2. Get enough sleep. Actually, yeah, better words, take care of yourself. That's my advice number 2 to you. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself because I promise you, if you don't take care of yourself, it's going to catch up to you and you're going to be cranky. You ain't going to want to take care of her or him. You ain't going to want to do nothing. Now you look like a low-down deadbeat. You feel me? And it's just not going to end up good. You feel me? Advice number 3, I would say, when it comes to being a first-time dad, get to your paper, but make sure you have time for your family too. All right? When I say get to your paper, I mean try to move up in your job. You feel me? Try to gain promotions. Try to reach new heights. You feel me? Try to gain as much money to help you and your family strive. You know what I mean? Especially when you have a newborn. Because newborns are a lot. I ain't gonna hold you, they're a lot. They take a lot of time and attention. So make sure you get a job that gets you that good bread, but also make time for your family as well. You feel me? Like, make time for your family. Also, I use that as like my advice number 4. But yeah, make sure you have time for your family. Provide for your family. Make sure the job is able to help you provide, so you're not living paycheck to paycheck type of thing. You feel me? But make sure it still allows you to have enough time to spend time with your family as well. Advice number 4 is have a support system. Have a village to help you. You feel me? Have a village, because I promise you, shout out to a lot of my family and friends, because it was some days where I feel like I wasn't good enough as a dad, or it was times like, for example, in like my experience, I just went off the training for 5 weeks for juvenile correctional officer. I actually just got certified in the state of Georgia to become one. Shout out to me. But going off to that training for 5 weeks, when I left, my daughter was 3 weeks old, bro. 3 weeks old. She was still new to the world. So leaving her behind and having to watch her grow up over pictures in her phone was exhausting, bro. It was upsetting. It was aggravating. Like, I missed her 1 month birthday because I had to go back to training. I missed like it's little milestones I missed that might not seem big. Like, for example, her first spit bubble. I missed her first spit bubbles. I came back and I found out she was making spit bubbles. That might not seem big, but that's big to me because it's like, dang, you're learning how to do these things. You know what I mean? Her opening her eyes for real, keeping her eyes open for hours at a time. I missed that. I didn't get to see that when that first started. You know what I mean? So, shout out, like I said, shout out to my family and friends who supported me throughout, when it came to stuff like that, because I beat myself up a lot over that. I was depressed up there at training, believe it or not, because I was missing my daughter and I didn't get to see that. I didn't get to be around her mom, you know what I mean? I didn't get to, really be part of that family for real because I was gone. Like, yeah, I got to come back on the weekends, but the weekends are only 2 days. One day I'm trying to catch up on sleep, another day I got to go back up, so it's like I really don't have time, you feel me? But that's one of my biggest things, man, when it came to like my advice number 4 to you, is have that support system. You feel me? As a new dad, have that support system. Advice number 5, I would say, I'm trying to think, man. Advice number 5, it's okay, yeah. It's okay to mess up. That's my advice to you. It's okay to mess up. All right, it's gonna be something, especially as a new parent, it's gonna be something that you just don't have any source of comfort in doing. There's gonna be some things that you just don't understand how to do, unless you grew up raising your siblings and stuff. Like me, for example, I had siblings, but I didn't really raise my siblings, if that made sense. Like, I was always the baby in the family for a long time, so I never really had to raise anybody older than me until my siblings came around. And when they did come around, you know, their parents, you know, pretty much raised them. I mean, I was there to help do bottles and, you know, clean up after them type of thing. And, you know, I taught my little brother how to eat with a spoon. But other than that, I didn't really raise them. You feel me? So it was some things that I didn't know how to do, like change a diaper. I didn't know how to do that. I had to watch YouTube videos on how to change a diaper. Putting on newborn clothes, putting on baby clothes. I had to learn that in the hospital just from watching the nurse do something. You feel me? So it's okay to mess up. You feel me? It's going to be okay when, you know, you don't know how to put her to sleep right away. It's going to be okay when you don't know how to change her properly and the diaper's on backwards, or you didn't wipe her good enough. It's okay. Especially if you have a daughter. As a male, when you have a daughter, you're going to go through a lot of stuff anyways, because it's not a male. You know, it's not a boy. So it's okay to mess up. I promise you, it's okay to mess up. All you got to do is ask for help and just keep trying to get it until it becomes natural for you. You feel me? Another piece of advice I would give y'all is, I'm trying to think, man. I'm a little nervous for my first one though, but I'm trying to think. Guide your baby. I know that sounds weird to say for a piece of advice, but guide him, like teach him. You feel me? Like, how do I put it? Actually, scratch that advice, because it makes sense in my head, but I can't get it out. But I guess my 6th advice to y'all would be, become healed. Become healed. You feel me? Heal yourself before you think about having a baby. I put it like that. That's another thing too, because you don't want your traumas to affect you and your family, especially if it's trauma that you haven't healed from. Shout out to my daughter's Mimi for telling me that, because we had a great conversation about that, about walls and putting up walls, and she really opened my eyes to it. You feel me? And you know, putting up walls ain't good, especially for a family. It's not good. It's gonna cause you to lose a lot of confidence. It's gonna cause you to really break down, and your child don't need to see you break down. Your child looks at you as their superhero. You're your child's first love or first heartbreak, regardless of the gender. It doesn't matter. So, you know, make sure you're healed. And that even goes into relationships. But that's a different episode for a different day. I'm going to make sure I have a guest star for that. But, you know, make sure you're healed. You feel me? Make sure you take care of yourself and you're healed before you even decide to have a baby. Also, another thing, too, make sure you and your partner are financially stable. Make sure y'all are ready for this. Make sure y'all are, you know, mentally stable, spiritually stable, physically. Make sure y'all just prepared, because babies, like I said, they take a lot of work. They do. And if you don't have a good village, shout out to my village. Shout out to our village we had, because I kid you not, they did a lot for us. Shout out to y'all. If y'all watch my video, my first episode, shout out to y'all, because it's from all the gifts, the diapers, the strollers, the changing tables, the cribs, the places for her to go when we need time. Like, the hospital visit everybody gave us, I appreciate it, because you all made it so much easier for us. And I appreciate it so much. I do. So yeah, make sure y'all have a village. Make sure y'all got good support. That goes back to like the friends side, like I said. But still, just make sure y'all have a good support as well, because I promise you it's worth it, man. It's worth it. But I think that was advice number 7. Like I said, a podcast is really just for me to talk to y'all. So that's what a lot of people want to see, was like, you know, they want to hear about my first time as a father. And that was just some advice I can give y'all. If I can give y'all little pieces about being a first time father as well, more than just advice, you know, just my experience, like I said, love your child unconditionally too. Because when you see them come out that womb, I know for me at least, when I had my daughter, man, I almost wanted to shed a tear because it was like a sight of awe. Like, wow, I've been waiting 9 months for you. You feel me? Had a gender reveal. Her mom, my daughter's mom thought, it was gonna be she was gonna have a boy, right? My girlfriend thought she was gonna have a boy, and I was telling her like, hey, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be a boy. I think it's gonna be a girl. And everybody thought it was gonna be a boy. Everybody kept pushing me aside. Nah, it's gonna be a boy. We're gonna have a boy. Man, I'm gonna see if I can clip that gender reveal video in here. But man, when I tell you that balloon popped and that pink confetti came out, boy, it was a sight to see, man. I was so excited. I jumped up and down. Like I said, I'm gonna input the video in here. But man, I was jumping up and down. I was running and hugging people. You know, I was excited, man, to have a little girl, man. It's awesome, man. I'm telling you. Like I said, when she gets out, bro, that side of all is just amazing. It's just amazing. Sorry, y'all. That's an airplane going by. Alright, airplane went away. But like I said, the side of all is amazing, man. Also, shout out to all my dads that have daughters. All my dads that have daughters, shout out to y'all, man, because y'all real deal. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. Shout out to all my dads, actually. All my dads that's doing this, shout out to y'all. But the ones that have daughters especially, shout out to us, because it's hard, man. It's hard. We got to protect them from the world, man. And we can't do it all the time, but we got to. We got to protect them from the world, bro. And it's hard. It's only going to get harder. They're going to look at us as their first heartbreak or their first love. So we got to make sure we're on the same page, man. But like I said, that's some advice I can give y'all from my first time being a father. You know, a little bit of my experiences. Like I said, there's not much of my experiences because with my podcast, I kind of want to give y'all more help than anything. I kind of want to give y'all more advice than anything. But if y'all want to hear more about my experiences, feel free to comment down below, you know, to let me know. But like I said, man, I'm pretty happy about the route that I'm going. Like I said, shout out to my girlfriend. She's a phenomenal mother. Shout out to her, Mimi. Shout out to my daughters, Mimi and her Yaya. They're exceptional. Shout out to, you know, their village they have, the families we have. Because I'm telling you, man, it made us a little easier. Like, we were scared when we found out we was having her. But it was an honor. It was an honor. And I'm proud to say, you know, that I'm Carter Page's dad. I am. Carter Page, baby girl, if you see this video later on down the line, just know your daddy loves you forever. Alright? But alright, y'all, man. I don't want to talk y'all head off for the very first episode. Like I said, y'all don't go too hard on me now, alright? I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on, you know, being a little bit more organized with y'all. But this is the first episode. Hope y'all enjoy. Like I said, I'm gonna have better equipment soon. I'm gonna have a different background. I'm gonna make sure we right. So when y'all watch these videos, y'all can enjoy yourself. But I love y'all. God bless y'all. I want to end this off with a prayer. If everybody would bow their heads real fast. Lord, I come to you today just to bless us as a community, Lord. Bless us as a family, Lord. You know, Lord, I appreciate you watching over us, taking care of us, you know, helping us walk through you humbly, Lord. I pray that you protect us through this crazy world we live in. Lord, I also pray that you heal any sicknesses, any mental illness, anything like that just causes my viewers, my supporters, you know, that just causes your children to just ache, Lord. Lord, I just appreciate everything you're doing for us. And I pray that you allow us to keep living through your name, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen. Alright, y'all. Well, that's going to be the end of episode 1. Y'all let me know down below if y'all want more episodes, like longer episodes or short episodes. And y'all let me know what I can do better. But other than that, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Because when this comes out, it's going to be daytime. I hope y'all have a great day. And y'all stay tuned for episode 2. I'm going to have a guest speaker for that one. And it's going to be a lot of Q&As. So yeah. So I love y'all. I see y'all. God first. God bless. And y'all continue to have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. See ya.